Hi and welcome to this video on sets and tuples. Hi, I'm Raghavendra, an expert in AI, ML and data engineering. By the end of this video, you will be able to understand tuples and sets data structures in Python, perform some operations on tuples and sets. First, let's see some demos on tuples. Tuples are immutable collection of heterogeneous elements and they are indexed from 0. So here is the code to create a tuple. We put some elements, comma separated elements within small brackets creates a tuple. So let's execute that. So print those elements. The object T here, which comprises of the elements of the tuple, for that let's check the type of T. It belongs to class tuple. Like lists and strings, tuples can as well be indexed from 0. So T within subscript 0 is going to give you the first element of the tuple, that is A. Tuples can be sliced. 1:4 is going to print the elements at index 1, 2, 3. So B, 1 and 2 are the elements at index 1, 2 and 3. T of -1 is going to give you the last element of the tuple. Two lists of equal length can be converted into a list of tuples using the zip method. So zip of x comma y, I'm going to get a zip object which I'm going to convert it to a list and print it out here. So here you go. You have each element. The first element of the first list is zipped with the first element of the second list, and so on. You get the list of tuples when you zip two lists of equal length. We have this tuple T comprising of these elements over here. So when I say this expression, T of 0 is assigned with a value of 25. So I'm trying to update the value of the element T of 0, that is the first element is A, I try to update it to 25. Let's see what happens. You get an error. The reason? Tuples are immutable. You can't make any changes to the elements of the tuple. Once you have created it, it's done. So you can't make any changes. So they are read-only collections. You can use in operator on tuples to check if a particular element is present in the tuple. So 2 in tuple T, it returns either true or false. If 2 is present in the tuple, it's going to return true, else it's going to return false. So it's true because 2 is present in the tuple T. 25 in T, you get the output as false, the Boolean value, because 25 is not present in the tuple. Let's move on and understanding some examples about sets. Sets are unordered. So there is no indexing in sets and they are unique collection of elements. So there are no duplicates allowed in sets. Elements, since they are unordered, cannot be accessed through an index. So here is a list of some elements. You can as well see there are some duplicates here. I store it in the list object lst. So here are the list. So now if I want to get only the unique elements by removing the duplicates, the easiest way is to convert it to a set. So I have the set method over here and I'm going to call that set method and pass this list. So and save it in an object called st. Let me print the contents of st. You can see there is no proper ordering here. You can't say the first element of the list came in as a first element of the set. No, there is no proper ordering, right? And it's completely unordered and you will not see any duplicates among the elements of a set. So sets are unordered. So when you try to access the elements of a set through their index, say st of 0, you're going to get an error. You can't access them. You can add elements into a set if it is not already present. If it is already present, it will not allow duplicates. So st.add of c is going to add the element c. So you have this element added. So st dot add of 50, is 50 present? Yes, 50 is already present. So this operation doesn't have any much significance. It will just leave the set as is. So 50 does not get added into the set. Okay, so I can use the length function to compute the number of elements in the set. I can iterate on the elements, like how we iterated on the elements of a list or a string. Likewise, we can even iterate on a set. So for element in the set object st, I'm going to print all the elements. Yep, here are the elements. So the moment you have converted any collection into a set, you are guaranteed that there would not be any duplicates. And this is the scenario where sets are being used to get unique collection of elements. Elements of the sets cannot be accessed through an index. So individual elements cannot be accessed through an index. I can't say set of 0, 1, 2 and so on. But how do I access individual elements? The only option left is we'll have to convert the set back to a list. So I take the set st, which comprises of unique elements, and I convert that to a list and store it in lst1. Here are now the list of elements which has been carved out of a set. And now, as you all know, lists can be indexed. So I'll say lst1 of 5 is going to give you 40. So moving on further to look at some more operations on sets. So I take set of some strings over here in st1 and set of other few strings in another set st2. So st1 comprises of strings this is set 1 and st2 comprises of this is set 2, right? So I can use in operator to check if a particular element is present in the set or not. 1 in st1. So let me first create these two sets. 1 in st1 is going to give me either true or false. Get true because 1 is present in st1, and 1 in st2 is going to give me false because st2 set does not contain the string 1. So that's why you get a Boolean value false. So you can run a lot of set operations, union, intersection, difference on these two sets, right? st1 dot difference of st2 is going to result in 1. That is elements present only in set 1 and not in set 2. If you can observe, the string 1 is only present in st1 and not in st2. st1 union st2, it's union of all the elements from set 1 as well as in set 2. Yep, here you go. This is one set 2 combination of all the elements across both the sets. Intersection, the common elements in both. This is a set, right? So these are the common elements present in both. So 1 and 2 strings are present either in set 1 or in set 2, but they are not present in both. So this is how you can perform some of the operations on strings. So here are some of the key takeaways from this video. Tuples are immutable ordered collections. You can index them. Sets are unordered. You can't index them, but they are a collection of distinct elements. In operator can be applied to check for the presence of elements in a tuple or a set. Union, intersection, difference can be performed on two sets. Thank you.